Loaded into Dragonshire. We're on the blue team. We do have PentaUnleash playing as Johanna. We do have Joebot playing Sagara. AgainstTime will be Kerrigan. BlueAura as Valor. And Cookiemonsta will be playing Uther. On the right-hand side of the map, we do have Robadobah playing as Diablo. Morton will be playing Sylvanas. Minkywhale on Tyrande. Hack will be playing Jaina. And right at the back, we have Daspurtz will be playing as Thrall. So both teams here, interesting combinations. We do have Sylvanas and Zagara in both teams. Very strong lane pushes, as well as a lot of potential bursts coming out of the red team here. But blue team definitely more sustained during their fights. However, we have both teams positioning themselves right now. It looks like each team deciding to go for a bit of a rush on each other's towers. Actually, no, blue team trying to act as a bit of a trap if red did decide to rush the top line. But they did not. And they are going to go into this, and they're going to destroy both the bottom towers. Now, it looks like the blue team is doing a little bit of race against red here right now. However, red team has Sylvanas, so that's what makes this much more deadly. If you're wondering what's going on here, this is due to the recent scaling changes that Blizzard has introduced. It's an interesting tactic for teams to do this now, is to try and rush a set of towers on each other's side by all heroes going in one lane. However, like I said, red team has Sylvanas. That is the devastating factor, because she's going to be able to lock those towers down, lock the fortifications, and prevent them from firing. We do see the red team now going up. Thrall was in a little bit of trouble, taking damage. But look at that, the throw from Robadobah putting AgainstTime possibly in a better situation to escape. And they're just taking a lot of damage. We're going to have to back out from this. And Zagara comes in just to join the fray and just put a little bit of damage there, but I don't think anyone will fall anytime soon. So the shrines have popped up for both sides of the map, or both ends of the map, and both teams have to decide how they're going to play this now. There's Zagara not managing to really push into that fort, as well as Sylvanas did, taking out the bottom lane with the rest of her team. But for their play, they're only just a little bit in front, the red team. Alright, so the double shrine has been picked up by the blue team now. They could particularly pick up this Dragon Knight, but they're not rushing to it at the moment. They haven't quite secured them. Red knows this, and they position themselves in a place to be able to capture them. Now, in the event that they weren't able to capture him, Thrall was sitting in the mid lane, acting as a bit of a distraction, keeping AgainstTime away from that dragon. However, we do see there is a bit of a change here right now. Joebot is managed to pick up the shrine for the top team again. Red did snatch it away. However, Jaina's rushing up with Tyrande. If Joebot hung around, he was going to be annihilated. But in the mid lane, we see a little bit of engagement. Uther's being thrown over the shoulder by Diablo. He's not in a good health. Is he going to be able to take it out? No, he's healing, coming in good time. And it's actually Daspurtz in a little bit of trouble here. But it backs out just in time. AgainstTime was going to go in, unable to do it, and will pay the price for chasing too far into that lane. Looks like they're looking for another kill on PentaUnleash. Diablo throwing him over the shoulder, but no, dead on the wall. 2 kills for the red team. And this puts them in a preferable position right now. Their level lead's a little bit stronger, and they can just sort of clean up a little bit more in their lanes now and pick up at least one of these shrines just to relieve pressure, because they are trying to prevent the blue team from capturing it. 2 heroes down for blue. I doubt they'll be doing it, but they're playing it safe. And Zagara actually taking out on the top lane, it looks. Morton and Daspurtz killing her, blocking her into the top there. In the bottom lane, we do have a kill on BlueAura as well, and Hack could be in a little bit of trouble here. Penta getting the kill, condemning her into it, but it's still a 2-for-1 trade at the moment. And Robadobah getting pulled back outside the wall. Oh, but not enough to kill him. Not enough to secure that Diablo kill for the blue team. And then it just goes back to a little bit of lane phase. Minkywhale looks like he wants to do something, but he can't really just go into that fight. There's just not enough damage on his side of the team. However, Robadobah does get destroyed this time. Not good enough to get behind the wall. And then just an unfortunate kill. He will be back into it fairly soon. Like I said, still very early in the game, but you don't want to die at any time. But AgainstTime, it's going to fall. No, yes! Will be taken out. Good healing by Cookiemonsta to keep him alive as for as long as they did, but will be taken out. It seems like every time I say the phrase time, AgainstTime gets into a bit of a bind. Alright, in the top lane, it looks like we have Thrall and Thrall and Zagara fighting each other for a little bit there, trying to gain control of that shrine. Daspurtz goes in, he feels he can do this. BlueAura is following up, and I think we're going to see a kill there on Thrall. Enough time for blue. However, Robadobah goes in. Oh, Zagar's on low health. Minkywhale follows up, and that looks like a secured kill on Joebot and Daspurtz as well. Each team trading kills. But they aren't finished just yet. Both teams are now still engaging each other. Cookiemonsta has been body blocked in. Well, Robadobah trying his best, but he does manage to walk away, and now it's Robadobah himself that's in a bit of a bind. Behind all this, we did see another kill in the middle lane. Hack versus AgainstTime, and Hack was the victor. Alright, so we see here Hack's trying to rush down to the bottom lane, stop blue from picking it up. Does manage to distract him, but there's no one in the red lane to really pick him up. But there's a bit of trouble here. Thrown over the shoulder. We will see blue burst to death there by Jaina. That is just so how powerful Jaina can be, especially when red's got the 2-level lead as well. It's going to be able to burst anyone that gets thrown over the shoulder. Looks like Cookiemonsta could possibly be the next one to die. They don't have level 10, so he can't divine shield himself, and we're just going to see Robadobah throw over the shoulder and kill. It's like every time someone gets thrown over Diablo's shoulder, it's almost a kill. Let's see another kill. The death of Uther finally from his spirit form. And the red team will pick up the top shrine. And now we can see how blue plays this. They need to prevent that Dragon Knight from being picked up. Zagara's, I don't think, to be able to kill Diablo, especially not with Minkywhale there. Throws down the heel. Look at this. Throws over the shoulder, and there we go. That's a kill. That's a secured kill for the red team. Robadobah just playing Diablo fantastically. Not getting too excited in the situation and throwing too early. Giving that throw at the right moment to prevent an escape. And then behind this, we're going to see the red team easily pick up the Dragon Knight now. Uncontested at the moment. And they're going to go down and get a bit of damage. This is a little bit of a late Dragon Knight as well at the 6-7 minute mark. I mean, it's actually going to be able to get a lot of work done. It does do a decent amount of damage, unlike earlier picked up Dragon Knights. And so level 10 was picked up by red team earlier on. Next, there's engage going on. Frost has gone out. Not really be able to skewer anyone. Minky's in a bit of trouble, however, and taken out by the hunter killer from Zagara. It'll be a little bit detrimental for the red team. They do need to back out from this. The Hack could be easily taken off if anyone from the blue team get close enough. But Morton on that dragon, just being a beast and acting, just doing such great zone control. And behind all that, Uther overstepped his mark and got beaten to death. And then Thrall, what a good kill. They're going to be able to get Joebot from this easily. Thrall using his thunder to push the enemy away, putting Zagara up against the wall. AgainstTime as well. Overextended outside of his base, picked apart. This, the blue team just is not faring too well at the moment. So both teams have reached level 10 at least, and we do see Blessed Shield on Johanna. We see the Maul on Zagara. We see the Maelstrom picked up by Kerrigan. And we do see Rain of Vengeance, however, on Valor, and Divine Shield picked up by Uther. Over on the red side, we see Minkywhale picked up the Shadow Stalk. We do see the Wailing Arrow by Sylvanas. Lightning Breath picked up by Diablo. Sunder, of course, from Thrall. And Ring of Frost on Jaina. So just to see where both teams are at the moment, we've got the red team sitting on here with a pretty decent lead. They got a 3-level lead, which also means at level 13 that they have a tier advantage or a talent advantage. This is going to be really hard for the blue team to fight into, not just from level difference, but from that talent difference as well. Minkywhale has popped the Shadow Stalk, I guess looking to hide their presence down the bottom lane. Penta's kind of suspected what's going on, and the blue team is rotating down. We'll see how they play us right now. Hack is in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, the blue team dives on Hack. The flow burst. Ice block has been used. A lightning breath comes down on Robadobah. It's actually the blue team that flew into their death there. They're all stuck in a lovely little corridor there. The ice block on Jaina kept her alive and distracted the blue team long enough that lightning breath from Robadobah just did so much work. And look at that. The blue team has been wrecked. And obviously the Ring of Frost as well coming off from Jaina, just securing that bottom victory so well. I mean, it looked bad for Jaina at the moment there, but that level 13 talent really saved her life. Ice block, so crucial for Jaina if you believe the enemy team is going to really start harassing you. In fact, it's almost You know what? Most games it's probably a good idea to take Ice Block at level 13 on Jaina. So the shrines are spawning again, and we're going to see how each team responds this time. Red team picked up the Dragon Knight last time, and they still have that 3-level advantage. So the blue team really got to think about how they want to play this. Blue team looking at it, they've gone, you know what? I think we're going to have to flood the mid lane. Zagara, however, going to the top lane to try and hold the shrine down. The blue team doesn't want to engage into red. They just want to prevent the red team from picking up. However, Uther is a little bit out of place. He is thrown over the shoulder. He can be body blocked. A lightning breath going in against time, diving into the enemy's team. Actually doing a good job of rotating around him. So Morton gets out of there, gets out of dodge, but against time, it's going to be the first to fall in this engagement. Yes, he does, followed by Penta. Big Ring of Frost, and we're going to see another kill on BlueAura. So that is the fight that the blue team really didn't want to take there. Uther using himself to try and prevent the dragon from being picked up. Zagara did pick up the top shrine. However, Uther paid for it in his life and a lot of the lives of his other teammates. But what can you do? It's such a hard situation. You want to prevent them from going the shrine, from grabbing the Dragon Knight, but they've got 3-level lead on you. Oh, it's a tough call. And then they try to take a fight that they just weren't ready from. The red team purely won that fight based off stats alone. Alright, so the red team picked up their second Dragon Knight. It's at the about 10-minute mark. Again, it's just getting stronger and stronger as this game goes on, and it's going to be devastating this mid lane right now. Goes in, gives a lovely little punt to blue. Says, get out of there, mate. Your kind is not welcome here. And then we'll see Kerrigan die again in this fight. Next to fall will be Penta. And now we're just going to see everyone. They're just going to pick these guys apart here. Throw over the shoulder. Uthu falls to the lightning breath. And you just see Blue and Joebot trying to figure out how they can respond to this. They can't defend against it. There's just too many heroes. The mole goes down. Just needs a bit of zoning. Didn't really capture anyone though. And we just see they just fight in. I mean, the red team has just been so dominating this game. They're sitting at a 4-level lead at the moment. 4-level lead. That is huge. They're still up 1 talent. So they've got that talent advantage. They can go to the top lane right now. Look at this. They're just bullying this top lane now, getting those structures, fortifications down. Ooh, Jaina, however, was picked up in a advantageous kill. Oh, and they're going to get Minkywhale as well. Is this the turning moment? Could Blue possibly come back from this? They still have a level deficit, and it's quite large, so I don't know if they're going to be able to get Diablo, but Thrall, look at his positioning. He can't even escape. There's going to be a kill on Thrall. Oh, this could be the comeback. Robadobah is not looking in a good situation either. He is definitely going to die in this exchange here. He will get back into the fight pretty fast because he's Diablo, but that is 4 kills that the blue team 100% needed to get back into this fight. They've shortened the gap. It's now only a 2-level lead. And if they're fast enough, they might be able to... Oh, actually, they could turn on this. Robadobah and Morton's got to be careful here. They are superior in level, but they're not superior in numbers. And that means that they can get taken out, and that's just going to give Blue even more experience to get back into this match. That's what makes these games of Heroes of Storm so exciting, is that when heroes start dying, when higher level heroes die to lower, it's more experience for the other team, and they can get back into the fight. It's almost punishing for the stronger players that should not have fallen in those situations. But they're not out of the woods yet. They are level 15. There's still 2-level deficit. They need to get back to that level 17 if they really want to start turning these fights. They are 16. Robadobah goes in onto Penta. We see Morton following up. Blue with damage going on. Cookiemonsta overextended enemy lines, and we're going to see the red team focus all their efforts on Cookie. Wailing Arrow goes down, and that is it. We see a kill go on to Penta and onto Uther. Diablo will fall, but then we see the lightning bolt come out. It's going to take out Kerrigan. Joebot will be the next to fall behind this, and I don't think Blue's got anywhere to go. He's not even going to be able to catch the bus home. And this could be it. This could be the win. Is the red team going to be able to push behind us? They're not level 20, but they're definitely sitting pretty. And they're going to take this core out easily. Look at that Daspurtz tanking the core like a champ. And that is it. This game will go to the red team. Clear victors in this engagement.